nice and green out there, because like more rains the greener it is. And just to put it to rest about California being the golden state, well actually California is called the golden state because of the golden hills. It didn't have anything to do with gold rush or gold or anything or coffee. But see, all of that in May will be brown like it's not brown. Very nice big palm. Okay, before we step up to that, we're going to do something. And then that's what Alex is over here, so he just put a little bit of Europe in the backyard. And you know what? If you're a California, how many of you are California? Well, you don't pay taxes on this thing at all. Electric heaters and fireplaces heated them. He's not here in the summer months, it's too hot. There was no air conditioning yet.
How is this kept clean?
How's it kept clean?
Yeah, I mean, how many?
We have a staff here called the Territorial.
You're doing fine. There we go.
Huh, baby?
Unless you want to stay.
Oh, they're not. They're just, they got them in a position that they would be 400 years ago, and that's all they needed. They have bolts on the side, you can pull them out.
Man, I could live in this one.
I know. The average person 400 years ago.
I'll check this here.
Yeah, so they just got them in that. We're for our initial, I guess. Okay, be careful, right?
Love the dress. Oh, yeah. This would be too dark for me.
So his parents never wanted him to junk the land up with a lot of things. They knew it. So he would always say, let's go up there and start building. And they say, no, William, you would get carried away. Inspired by the Santa Maria La Mayor in Ronda, Spain. So it had one bell tower right in the middle of the building. But he's got these big tapestries that hung at Versailles on his living room wall. And he had to extend the room by 10 feet to put them in. So that's why he's got two bell towers. They play every day at noon. He gave them to himself as a birthday present, so the first tune on them. All right, the largest of 14 living rooms. This building has 38 bedrooms, 42 bathrooms, 14 living rooms, 2 libraries, a restaurant, hotel-sized kitchen, barbershop, beauty shop, dental office, doctor's office. Underneath you, 10,000 square feet of storage space, and it's got a wine cellar too. This was his favorite estate. Said he'd rather spend a month here than anywhere in the world. He didn't get here that often though. The staff lived in it more than he did. He said, you know, these are my staff members. He wants you to treat them with respect. Don't go and point your fingers at them, snap your fingers at them. Don't treat them inferior. You do, he's going to approach you with that. See, that his staff was very important to him, and that they were the ones that monitored and managed this building when he wasn't here. Remember, he's here 90 days a year. They lived here year-round. It wasn't dark like this either. See, most of the ultraviolet lighting has been blocked out. Another one down here to my left. Those are rare because if you look at her, she's got a big grin on her face. And she's really sassy too. See how she's holding the baby like that? So that's 15th century French. That's called a sachet sway. Because remember, the Virgin is generally very solemn and she's looking down. She's not looking up, grinning. Okay, squeeze in here right quick. One of the group members wants to know what that big book was out there. That was a Gregorian chant book or a missal. It went with the choir stalls. So when you're in Europe, you have these choir stalls in each for the choir. And remember, this is not about religion. This is about showcasing the Mediterranean. You go to another estate is French. Go to another one is German. Go to another one is Spanish. You know, the Million-Acre Ranch. Out of all those saints up there, the spear fell out of her hand and broke her eyes off again, so they had to put her back together again. So St. Lucie gets no respect. Now guys, look at this. When you see these praying hand arches, you'll see them everywhere on the backs of the choir stalls, up over the windows, up over the musician's loft. That's called an OGE. O-G-E-E. The pole appears to curve, but it's really flat. It's 10 feet deep from end to end and side to side. A little shallow portion over there about 3.5 feet deep. You have to be careful if you walk too far forward. You're going to drop into 10 feet of water. There's your diving bridge there. There's staircases on either side. On top, position yourself when you fell forward. The light coming in through the middle there from the glass blocks on the tennis court. It took 8 men 3.5 years just to put these 1-inch hand-cut Venetian glass tiles on the island of Murano on the walls. Now the architect didn't want them perfect, she wanted them imperfect. She came here